Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakahakwatash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, and the men on down, pushing this truth, the likewise doctrine in the four corners of the earth. Today's lesson is going to be a real quick one. It's going to be a multi-part series, but it's going to be on there's no free will. All right, so for those of you out there preaching and teaching or believing that you have free will to do whatever the fuck you want, you're incorrect. You're either wicked or you're of the elect of Israel. All right, so first scripture we're going to bring out Proverbs chapter 16, verse 9. A man's heart deviseth his way. Now, if you know, the word heart in the scriptures refers to your mind, okay? This organ in here that allows for the circulation of the blood through your body, that's all it's used for, all right? There's no thoughts going on in here, okay? A man's heart, a man's mind, deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. So, me all day, every day, when I was in the world specifically, I was making plans. I was saying how I can improve my life. I'm going to do A, B, C, and D. All right? All those plans that you make for the next hour, the next day, the next week, the next month. Some people make plans up to years on out. They don't mean shit, especially to the Most High Yahawah. All right? A man's heart, your mind, devises your way. You think of plans. You think of things to what to do next. But the Lord, Yahawah, directeth his steps. He guides your steps, okay? There's no free will in that. If you believe you still have free will after that one verse, you have an antichrist spirit on you. You are the anti the scriptures. All right, precept for that. We're going to go to Job 33 and 15. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, in slumberings upon the bed, so while you're sleeping. Verse 16. Then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction. So while we sleep at night, the Most High Yahawah is programming you, for lack of a better term. We're literally computer programs. So we can say our body is like the hardware, and in our sleep, in our dreams even, we are updated constantly every day with new software, okay? Think of it that way. How you're going to think, how you're going to act, what you're going to do, it's all programmed the day before, okay? Verse 17, that he, Yahawah, may withdraw man from his purpose, so fuck your plan, and hide pride from man. So myself, an example, if I would be planning something the day prior, saying, oh, I'm going to go and buy A, B, and C. I'm going to do A, B, and C, knock out all these things I got to do so I can have myself a clean slate and be able to relax. Now, guess the next day, guess what? I get a flat tire, get into a car accident, get arrested, whatever the case may be. Your plans are completely foiled if it's the will of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, all right? And that's to wipe pride from you. Because I know of everything that I ever planned for. I know I was raised always to be prepared. Everything I planned for, whenever I'd accomplish it, yeah, you would feel a sense of pride, like you did it. That was all me. But that's exactly what it's why we're programmed, right? Things aren't always going to go your way, okay? And when they don't, we're supposed to give thanks for those as well, okay? Now we're going to move on. Psalms 37:24. Though he fall, Salakia. Psalms 37:23. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Verse 24. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. All right, so the steps of a good man, the steps of a wicked man as well, but specifically talking about a good man, a righteous man, a man of the elect. The Most High, he's going to order your steps, right? Because even if you are a righteous man of the hopeful elect, we can't do this on our own, right? We need divine intervention to get us through, especially what's coming, okay? I.e. Jacob's trouble, right? Which it's already begun. All right, now we're going to go to Ecclesiastes, Salaki Ecclesiasticus, aka Sirach, verse 34, Salaki chapter 34, verse 7. For dreams have deceived many, and they have failed that put their trust in them. So just because you get a dream and you get programmed the night before, number one, you're probably not going to remember that dream. I know I dream a lot. A lot of them I'll wake up and have just an inkling that, hey, I dreamt about something. Sometimes I will remember dreams vividly. Does that mean they're always meant to give me a message, a divine message about what to do the next day? No. But some people do fall for those dreams, and like I said, it's deceived many. And even the wicked, they're programming in the night. They're programming to do what they're programmed to do. They're gonna enact those dreams the next day, right? They're being deceived as well. So don't put your trust in dreams, okay? They can be used as guiding factors, though. For myself, it has worked out. But again, it's going back to your being hardware program or hardware computers, right? And at nighttime, I would dream we're being programmed for the next day, okay? Proverbs 16:4. The Lord hath made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. So like I said, you wicked, the heathen nations and the 2/3 of Israel who are going to be destroyed when the return of Yahawashi happens, you were created for that day. Okay, nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. You were created to be destroyed. All right? And all we can do is hope and pray that we are of the hopeful elect, okay, that we are of the elect, and that the Lord is guiding our steps toward that salvation, okay? All right, so that's the end of the lesson. All right, just a short little quick hit on there is no free will with the scriptures. This is part one again. My part two is going to be about the instance, a story of Pharaoh, right? So Moses and the Israelites and how the Most High Yahawah, he hardened Pharaoh's heart, right? The scripture says, but he hardened his mind, okay? And he caused him to think and act according to Yahweh's will, right? Shalom. We give all praise, honor, and glory again unto Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakah, Quadash. Shalom, shalom.